Hey guys, it's Keeley, and today I am going to be doing another recent reads video. So I'm going to be talking about the last 5 books that I read since my last recent reads video, so let's get on into it. The first book I have to talk about is Hollow City by Ransom Riggs, and this is the second book in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series, and I just love this series so much. I've talked about it so much recently on my channel just because I have been rereading it, but I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars as well. I just love getting more into the world and seeing more of the peculiarities of the children and just of the people we come across in general. I have discovered on this reread that I'm not a huge fan of Jacob and Emma's relationship. It's not bad, it's just that I care more about the characters and the loops and just all the peculiar traits more so than the relationship, but I still gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I just love this world so much. The next book I have to talk about is The Distance Between Us by Casey West, and I love this one so much. This is the second Casey West book I have ever read, and I have loved both of them so incredibly much. This follows a girl named Cayman who is working in her mother's doll shop. Yes, they own a doll shop, and she has kind of grown up very poor, like more on the poor side, and her mom is just completely against rich people and thinks that they're just not good people at all. So when one day this cute young guy walks in and she's just like, I can tell right away that he's extremely rich, and she just thinks that he's really arrogant, and they end up striking up this conversation and then things go off from there. Like I said before, I love Casey West books so much. I love her characters. I love the romances in her books, and I'm just a sucker for contemporary, and so I just love them so much. This was extremely cute. It was done so well, and I just can't speak more highly of the characters because I just love them so much. I ended up giving this one a 5 out of 5 stars as well. The next book I read was Foreign to Familiar by Sarah A. Lanier, and this is just kind of informing you about different cultures all over the world and how you should react in certain cultures, and basically how different and diverse the entire world is. I didn't give this one a rating just because it was more of a informational book than an enjoyment book, but I thought it had some really good information, and it's an extremely quick read. And so yeah, I would definitely recommend this one if you're interested about learning more about hot and cold cultures. The next book I read was Unravel Me by Tahira Mafi, and this is the second book in the Shatter Me series, and I will say I enjoyed this book more than Shatter Me, but I'm still not a huge fan of the series, and I talked about this in one of my reading vlogs recently. I just don't like the characters. I only like Adam and Kenji, and then like some of the lesser known characters, but of the main characters, I only like Adam and Kenji. I don't like Juliet, and I don't like Warner at all, so they are just not interesting to me, and they anger me and just make me so mad. I don't like them at all. But I gave this one a 3.5 out of 5 stars because I did enjoy it more than Shatter Me, but I really think I want to take my ratings down for Shatter Me and for this one just because I'm not a huge fan of the series. I love dystopian. I will say that dystopian is like one of my all-time favorite genres. I never got tired of it like most people do, but I have the third one to go in this series, and so we will see if it wraps up nicely and if I start liking the characters more. But as of right now, I kind of just hate everyone, and yeah. And the last book I have to talk about is The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. I read this one on ebook from Overdrive as well, and I have read other Nicholas Sparks book before, and I will say that The Notebook is probably my least favorite. I hadn't read the book or seen the movie, so it was kind of a new story for me. So basically it follows 2 characters named Allie and Noah who were absolutely in love with each other one summer when they were teens, and when Allie ends up moving away, they never see each other again until 14 years later they kind of reconnect, and it goes off from there. This book was a little problematic. There was an aspect in it that I didn't really like, and so that kind of took it down for me. I also didn't really like Allie as a character. I liked Noah, but I did not like Allie, but I ended up giving this one a 3 out of 5 stars. I thought the romance was really heartbreaking and cute, but yeah, 3 out of 5 stars. So these are some of the books that I have read recently. Let me know down below the favorite book that you have read recently, because I am trying to get more into new books because I have an Amazon gift card, so I need to get some books. But yeah, these are some of the books I've read and what I thought about them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!